Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. I'm for my dear audience. In this video, I will describe some different and much beautiful ideas of rusty metal materials or how rusty metal material looked. So, my dear guys, when we talk about a rusty metal material and different design, different craft, and then different question arise in our mind like as what is rusty metal or what is rusted metal called or what is rusting metal or what is a rusty metal made of. So my dear guys, rust is a type of corrosion that occurs on metal surfaces when iron reacts with oxygen and water. So the chemical reaction that causes rust is called oxidation. So the oxidation process eats away at the metal and creates visible rust on the metal surface. So cotton steel, sometimes known as weather steel, is a group of steel alloys that are often used in outdoor construction. So cotton steel was designed to eliminate the need of painting, and if left outside exposed to the elements, they will develop a rusted appearance in just a few months and few metallic material. So corrosion include rust. Rust is a type of corrosion. Corrosion is a process by which certain material metals and non-metals and deteriorate as a result of oxidation. So rusting is oxidation of iron in the presence of air and moisture. So what type of metal or rust? Any metal that contains iron can rust while other metals react to oxygen in other ways. So rust can destroy metal objects and render them useless, requiring expensive and time consuming replacement. So, the easiest way to avoid rust is to choose the right metal. Only iron can rust. So, what are property of a rust? Rust is brittle, fragile, progressive, and weakens iron and steel. So, to protect iron and its alloys from rust, the surface needs to be separated from air and water. So, coating can be applied to iron, and stainless steel contains chromium, which forms an oxide, much like how iron forms rust. So, what is a when iron is exposed to oxygen in the air, water or water vapor, rusting takes place. So, rusting is a chemical process that causes a red or orange coating to form on the surface of metal. So, the chemical of Fe2O3, also known as ferric oxide or iron oxide. So, what is the importance of rusting? Rusting is a corrosion of iron, which is the most widely used structural metal, and most of rusting is used in making steel. So, the wide range of products made from steel includes all types vehicles, machineries, pipeline, bridges, and reinforcement rods, and girders for construction purpose. So, if we talk about its color, oxygen is a colorless gas when they chemically combine, rust is made. So, rust has a reddish brown color and a beautiful constructive type. So, how to identify rust? Rust usually appears as a red, brown, or orange flaking or pitting of the metal surface. So, rust is formed when oxygen comes into sustained contact with iron in a process called oxidation. So, oxygen is delivered to the metal from water, either from liquid, water, or water vapor. So, what is the science of behind rust? Rust is a very common compound. Its scientific name is iron oxide. So, rust forms when iron and oxygen react in the presence of water or moisture in the air. But did you know rust is not always that reddish brown color? So, what is a factor of rust? Oxygen and moisture are two factors that accelerate rusting. So rusting is a process of deterioration of metals under oxidation in moist air. So as the above equation shown, oxygen and moisture are two factors that are responsible for rusting and different rusting properties. So some advantages which I think prescribe um, uh, essential. So rust ensure memory safety without a garbage collector, making a deal for system where performance and resources efficiency are critical. So these features significantly reduce and vulnerability related to a memory management. So what are important things for rusting? The presence of air, oxygen and moisture water are the essential condition for rusting to occur. When an object made of iron is exposed to moist air and water for a long time, so it gets corroded and leads to the formation of a compound called ferric oxide or an iron oxide are also called rust. So what are disadvantage of rusting? The most significant disadvantage of rust is its impact on the lifespan of metal products. Without proper protection, rust can accelerate the degradation of metals, leading to premature failure. So this lead directly to increased costs. So rust requires ongoing maintenance effort and expenses to mitigate the effect. So what type of metal rusts? Technically, only iron and alloys that contains iron can rust. Other metals, including precious metals like gold and silver, can corrode in a similar way. So, what sets certain metals apart is the duration of time it takes for them to begin rusting or corroding. So, is the difference between rust and corrosion? So technically speaking, corrosion is a process in which oxidation caused by chemical or electrochemical reaction causes a material to deteriorate, while rusting is the oxidation of iron that has been exposed to air and moisture. So, rust is a type of corrosion, but not all corrosion is rust. So how to test for rust and for because for making different things, first of all we check test to the rust. So Korean assessment, Korean tests that help engineers mitigate Korean. So immersion testing also is essential for rust. So visual examination also essential, and salt spray or fog testing are also essential, and the weathering test is essential for making different things and different things in different category in different country. So electrochemical testing are also essential for making these things. So corrosion coupons also essential for these things. So ultrasonic thickness monitoring also essential, and electrical resistance testing are also essential for making different things and different types of things. So is rust hard or soft? Actually, this is a chemical change that occurs over the metal surface to prevent it from further corrosion. As the iron oxide makes a layer or coating over the rust surface, which saves iron from further corrosion. Rust is a hard, solid, and substances, and it has dull appearances. So, my dear guys, my these ideas, which is make different rusty metal material making craft, is inspired you much. If my dear guys inspired, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video with your affectionate. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my video. Once again, thank you very much for watching my video.